What if I told you that 90% of people are aging faster and dying younger because they're ignoring 5 critical body parts during their daily hygiene routine? Most doctors won't reveal this because they profit from treating the infections, inflammation, and diseases that result from poor hygiene in these overlooked areas. But recent studies from Harvard Medical School have identified 5 specific body parts that, when cleaned properly every single day, can add up to 15 years to your lifespan. These aren't the obvious places like your hands or face. These are hidden zones that harbor deadly bacteria, weaken your immune system, and accelerate cellular aging without you even knowing it. I'm going to reveal all 5 body parts, starting with the most shocking one that contains more bacteria than your toilet seat. But first, let me share something that will blow your mind. Centenarians in blue zones around the world have been cleaning these 5 areas religiously for decades, and scientists are finally understanding why this simple practice is their secret to extraordinary longevity. Stay with me because body part number 3 is linked to preventing Alzheimer's disease, and body part number 1 can literally save you from deadly heart attacks. The research behind this is so compelling that major medical institutions are now recommending these practices to all patients over 50. Let's start with the body part that could be silently killing you right now. Body part number 5. Your ears, the hidden gateway to brain infections. Your ears are not just for hearing, they're direct pathways to your brain, and most people are creating dangerous bacterial highways without realizing it. Here's what's terrifying. Ear infections in adults over 50 have a 40% higher chance of spreading to the brain than in younger people. Every single day, your ears accumulate dead skin cells, environmental toxins, and moisture that create the perfect breeding ground for harmful bacteria. When left unchecked, these bacteria can travel through your ear canal and cause serious complications including memory loss, balance disorders, and even brain inflammation. Dr. Sarah Mitchell, an ENT specialist with 25 years of experience, explains it this way. The ear canal is like a dark, warm cave that bacteria love. In older adults, the natural cleaning mechanisms slow down, making proper ear hygiene absolutely critical for preventing life-threatening infections. But here's where most people go wrong. They use cotton swabs, which actually push bacteria deeper into the ear canal. The correct method involves using warm water and a soft cloth to clean only the outer ear, never inserting anything into the canal itself. Clinical studies show that people who properly clean their ears daily have 60% fewer balance issues, 45% better hearing preservation, and significantly lower rates of inner ear infections. The key is understanding that your ears are self-cleaning, but they need your help to remove the outer buildup that can block this natural process. Body part number 4. Between your toes, the fungal factory. This might sound simple, but the spaces between your toes are actually microscopic ecosystems that can either protect your health or destroy it. Most people assume that standing in the shower is enough to clean their feet, but that's a dangerous mistake that's creating antibiotic-resistant fungal infections. Between your toes, moisture and bacteria combine to create what microbiologists call biofilms, protective barriers that allow harmful organisms to multiply and become nearly impossible to eliminate. These aren't just cosmetic problems. Untreated foot infections can enter your bloodstream and cause sepsis, especially in people with diabetes or compromised immune systems. Here's the shocking truth. Foot infections are the leading cause of lower limb amputations in people over 65. But this is completely preventable with proper daily hygiene. The secret is creating an environment where beneficial bacteria can thrive while eliminating the harmful ones. The correct technique involves using a dedicated washcloth to gently clean between each toe with antibacterial soap, followed by thorough drying, and this is crucial. You must dry between your toes completely. Trapped moisture is what allows dangerous fungi like Candida and Aspergillus to establish colonies that can spread throughout your body. Margaret, a 72-year-old diabetes patient, learned this the hard way when a small fungal infection between her toes nearly cost her her foot. After implementing proper toe hygiene, not only did her infection clear up, but her circulation improved, her balance got better, and she stopped experiencing the chronic foot pain that had plagued her for years. Body part number 3. Your scalp, the Alzheimer's prevention zone. Your scalp contains more blood vessels per square inch than almost any other part of your body, making it a critical zone for brain health. Recent research from Johns Hopkins has discovered that bacterial overgrowth on the scalp can trigger inflammatory responses that directly contribute to cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. Most people think washing their hair is enough, but they're completely missing the scalp, the skin underneath that's working overtime to protect your brain from environmental toxins. When you don't properly clean your scalp, dead skin cells, sebum, and bacteria create a toxic layer that blocks circulation and prevents your brain from getting the nutrients it needs. Dr. Robert Chen, a neurologist specializing in aging, explains the connection. The scalp's blood supply feeds directly into the brain's vascular system. When scalp health is compromised by poor hygiene, it creates a cascade of inflammation that accelerates brain aging and increases dementia risk by up to 35%. But here's what's revolutionary about proper scalp care. It doesn't just prevent disease, it actively promotes brain health. The massage action of cleaning your scalp stimulates blood flow, increases oxygen delivery to brain cells, and even promotes the growth of new neural pathways. The technique that works involves using your fingertips, never your nails, to gently massage your scalp in circular motions while shampooing. Focus on the areas behind your ears and at the base of your skull where circulation is naturally slower. This should take at least 2 minutes. Most people rush through it in 30 seconds and miss the brain-boosting benefits entirely. Studies show that people who properly clean their scalp daily have 28% better memory retention, improved sleep quality, and significantly lower rates of age-related cognitive decline. It's like giving your brain a daily vitamin, but through your skin. Body part number 2, your navel, the bacterial time bomb. Your belly button is one of the most bacteria-dense areas on your entire body. Scientists have found over 2,300 different species of bacteria living in the average navel. Most of these are harmless, but when you don't clean this area properly, dangerous pathogenic bacteria can establish colonies that release toxins directly into your bloodstream. Here's what's alarming. The bacteria in your belly button can actually influence your gut microbiome, your immune system, and even your mood through the gut-brain axis. Poor navel hygiene has been linked to chronic inflammation, digestive issues, and even depression in older adults. The reason this area is so problematic is that it's designed to be a collection point. It naturally gathers lint, dead skin cells, soap residue, and moisture. In older adults, slower cell turnover and reduced immune function mean that harmful bacteria can flourish here unchecked. Dr. Elena Rodriguez, a geriatric infectious disease specialist, warns, "I've seen serious abdominal infections that started with neglected navel hygiene. The bacteria can migrate through facial planes and cause life-threatening complications, especially in immunocompromised older adults." The proper cleaning technique is surprisingly simple but must be done daily. Using a cotton swab dipped in rubbing alcohol, gently clean the inside of your navel, removing any buildup. Then, dry the area completely. Moisture is what allows dangerous bacteria to proliferate. People who start this simple habit report improvements within days. Less abdominal discomfort, better digestion, and even clearer skin around their midsection. It's remarkable how such a small area can have such a big impact on overall health. Body part number 1. Your tongue, the longevity secret. Save this for last because it's the most important. Your tongue is literally the key to extending your lifespan, and here's why. It's the only organ that's directly connected to your digestive system, respiratory system, and circulatory system simultaneously. The bacteria on your tongue don't just stay in your mouth, they travel throughout your entire body, influencing everything from heart health to immune function. Recent breakthrough research from the American Heart Association has proven that the bacteria on your tongue can cause heart attacks. Specific strains like Streptococcus sanguis can enter your bloodstream through microscopic cuts in your mouth and form clots in your coronary arteries. This isn't theory, it's documented fact. But here's the incredible part. People who properly clean their tongues daily have 70% fewer heart attacks, 50% lower rates of stroke, and live an average of 13 years longer than those who don't. This single habit is more powerful than most medications for preventing cardiovascular disease. Your tongue harbors over 700 species of bacteria at any given time. The beneficial bacteria help digest food and support immune function, but the harmful ones, which multiply rapidly when not removed, release toxins that cause systemic inflammation throughout your body. This chronic inflammation is what accelerates aging at the cellular level. The correct technique involves using a tongue scraper, not a toothbrush. Start at the back of your tongue and gently scrape forward, removing the white or yellow biofilm that contains billions of bacteria. Do this 3 times, then rinse with water. The entire process takes 60 seconds but adds years to your life. Dr. Lisa Wang, a cardiologist who specializes in preventive medicine, puts it simply, tongue cleaning is the most underutilized longevity practice in modern medicine. The research is overwhelming. This simple habit prevents more disease and extends life more effectively than almost any pharmaceutical intervention. Clinical studies show that within just 2 weeks of proper tongue cleaning, patients experience improved taste, fresher breath, better digestion, enhanced immune function, and most importantly, measurable improvements in cardiovascular markers that predict longevity. The daily protocol that adds 15 years to your life. Now that you know the 5 critical body parts, here's the exact daily protocol that centenarians use. Morning routine. Clean your tongue first thing upon waking, then your ears and scalp during your shower. This takes an additional 3 minutes but sets the foundation for cellular repair and immune function throughout the day. Evening routine. Focus on your feet, especially between your toes, and your navel before bed. This prevents bacterial overgrowth during the night when your immune system is naturally suppressed. The key is consistency. These areas must be cleaned daily because harmful bacteria multiply exponentially when left unchecked. Miss even 2 days, and you're back to dangerous bacterial levels that compromise your health and accelerate aging. Remember, pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know this because healthy people don't buy medications. But the science is clear. These 5 simple hygiene practices can prevent more disease and extend life more effectively than any drug on the market. The choice is yours. Spend 3 extra minutes each day on these proven longevity practices, or spend years dealing with preventable infections, diseases, and premature aging. If this information could save your life, click on the screen and check out my video about the 10 vegetables that make your glucose levels plummet and end diabetes.